Oh. Let's do this. Happy Rygtober. Oh wow, that looks super stretched out. Looks all flat on OBS. The sun looks like an egg. A giant egg in the sky. Whatever, deal with it. Deal with it. Oh, come here. Helpers. Thank you. Oh, oops. This isn't the way I normally do that. Oh! Oops. Let's do it again. There we go. That's better. Bleep bloop bloop bleep bloop 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 bloop. Wah! Get out of here. Ba 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 ba. Yeah. What the? Get out of my way. Why is that one all slow? Look, it's getting outrun by the other one. Oh, is that a... Oh, I thought I saw double magic there. It was just some... Get down to... Rygar. Let me in. Let me in. What the? Door, please. Okay.
Cheese it! Robot house!
Robot house. Now that I don't want to go in the door, I go in it. What's up, food? Better be food. Yeah, it's food. Somebody else using my... Choose it! Good news, everyone. Bad news. What's the good news? Ow. There's just one small problem, and it's a big one. Bad news, everyone. 14 months. Oh, hey, that's like a little bit of a Death Warp shortcut there. Thanks for the support, Foo. And thanks for that side oak. Man, I love those side oaks. Ah, what? What? Oh, this game. Every time, I swear, I've beaten this game maybe 50 times. Every time I play it, it throws some new kind of jank at me that I've never seen before. I think I have seen that one before. It's just been a while since I've seen the little turtles running around on the screen. Last time I played, I beat this like a week ago. Not even a week ago. A couple days ago on the Switch. And one of these little dragons followed me up into the screen where they're not supposed to be. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of Rygar. Rygar running. That's why I'm here. There's another Rygar runner holding a raffle for anybody who beat Rygar in October for some sweet Rygar merch, and I gotta get entered. Can't just walk away from that kind of opportunity, you know. Oh jeez, dragons everywhere. Oh, the dodges. Who's the current world record holder for Rygar any percent? Are they clocking in at like 7 minutes now? About like 2.5 years ago, before I'd ever seen a speedrun of this game or anything like that, I accidentally did the boss room glitch on the first boss by complete accident, but it didn't even occur to me that it would, like, or could in any way be useful. I was just like, what? how did I get here? And like reset the game. Then come to find out like a year later, like, oh, hey, that's, people use that actually. Wow. This game, for all of its jank, is still ridiculously fun to play. It makes no sense. There's no accounting for how much fun this game is. Oh! Man, I still had that potion at least. See if I can do that weird jump. Sometimes when you come up off these ladders, if you hit the jump at the right time, you can do this weird like little high-flying jump. I don't think it's useful. Maybe the speedrunners do it, but I don't think speedrunners even climb ropes. Like, I don't know if I'm pushing it too late or too early. Oh, there it is. Yeah, woohoo! I don't know if it does any. I don't think it's useful. Ropes for suckers! Ah, it is known. I like to say that to my kids because I don't like using drinking straws. Like, I've never liked using drinking straws. So every time my kids are like, do you want a straw? I say, straws are for suckers. And they have not laughed yet. 14 years later. No, I like well no. Who know? Well no. That's going to be my next emote. Well no. We'll get rid of the more you know. It's just going to say well no instead. Bling, bling, bling. What the? What the? Excellent. Fantastic. Thank you, thank you. You better not drum over Sagila's Cave. The hottest track in NES history. There's no business being that good. Oh, jeez. Bat. The boys are back in town. Dude, some stuff will surprise you. I mean, I don't really like play drums, but I play drums on Rock Band, and sometimes songs I would not have guessed are ridiculously hard. I'm like, what? Why? Why'd they go so hard on drums? Didn't need to. It's just like a silly pop song. Gosh, I hope I make it to the cave. I would like to power up, but I still haven't gotten enough juice. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Stronger and longer. Long, strong, and down to kill the dragons. Ah, ooh. I don't know what any of the enemies in this game are called. I just call them all Rygars. Except for the Chickenosaurus Rexes. Those I call Chickenosaurus Rex. Everything else is just a Rygar. Also, I'm Rygar. Also, the boss of the game is Rygar. And the land where I come from is Rygar. And the land I'm currently in is Rygar. Because it's all half jazz. So yeah, triplet shuffles. I don't like triplets in anything. I've never liked the triplet. Like, I can do it. But I'm like, my body doesn't want to. My body doesn't want to do triplets. Ah, scorpion. I think we got to start at the beginning of the swamp now. And I lost all my magic. I should have saved the magic when I got the power up, and then I could have healed instead. Yeah, it's alright. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of my problem. Like, we call it, when we're playing Rock Band, you know, and you go into flow state or get in the zone, we refer to this SMBC comic where he calls it getting into your inner inness. And so, like, when I get out of my inner inness, it's really hard for me to drum. When I'm thinking about drumming, it all falls apart. And yeah, triplets make it easy for that, like, to happen. I pop out of my inner inness by accident. Not that there's a lot of them in Rock Band. There's not a lot of. It's not called jazz band, you know. But there are some, you know, metal tracks in there, like that you got to download for free, and some of those. parents made them take jazz drumming lessons, but they really wanted to be heavy metal rock stars their whole lives. Get out of here. Oh, jeez. I wasn't even dead. I killed myself. Yep, I'm in an adult program which has band practice, so I have to pay. Well, that's cool. Some accountability. That's how I beat these video games, is accountability. If I didn't have Twitch, I'd have never beat any of these games, except Rygar. I beat Rygar before Twitch, because it was like my favorite game when I was a kid. And I'm not going to apologize for that. It's terrifying, Mickey! Terrifying. I have no idea what I'm doing. You're not supposed to know what you're doing at the beginning of class. You're supposed to know what you're doing at the end. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in the class. Or program. Yeah. If I mess up, it's real apparent. Yeah. You can't hide like the bassist. The bassist could not play for half the song. Nobody else would notice because they're all busy listening to their own mess. And the guitarist would just be relieved, like, oh, thank goodness, I'm not competing with that obnoxious bass guitar. Oh, what? Michael, can you stop jumping into monsters, please? Can we just get to the boss already? Did I get enough for power up? I did. I was showing my kid this game the other day. They were getting a kick out of just how janky it was. They were like, how could they possibly release this? Why would they do this? Oh, you can duck there and attack. I didn't realize that. For some reason, I thought I would try and drop through the floor, but I guess the way they programmed this game, it only does that when you need to. Yeah. Alright, let's go kill this Rygar here. Oh, I jumped way too early. Still too early. There we go. That'll work. And this is as far as I ever got when I was a kid, because I, of course, couldn't do this. Okay, literally, the entire song is triplets, even the fills. Muse Score? I used to use Muse Score. That's how I, that's how... Secret song. Well, hello, Melissa. That's how I would notate drum music for my kiddo when she was learning to play drums. Okay, where am I going now? How do you play this game? What did I get? Oh, okay, I got the pulley. So I'm going to... Got it. I'm going to... Oh, we're going to Sigila's Cave. That's where we're going. So somehow notifications were turned off for you. That's why I wasn't being told. Oh, somehow, some person, someone who owns your devices turned them off? What a mystery. I was wondering where you've been, Melissa. It's been like weeks. I thought you were just mad at me for not streaming for a long time. But now I know it's just you're incompetent. Or don't like me. I must stick with incompetent. I don't like it when people don't like me. Okay, we're almost to the good music. If we can get past these, what is it? The twerking birds? I think that's what Peiko calls them. And they sure do look like they're twerking. I thought they looked more like little dragons, but... Oh, far be it from me to... rename them. You know, if you name them first, you get to name them. That's how it works. So. Oh gosh! Wow! Thanks, little turtle. Where'd all the twerking birds go? Oh, there. Whee! Oh gosh! It's going down. I don't like them. And nobody likes it. They're awful. They're just awful. They attack you while you're helpless. They knock you in the pits. Oh, they drop eggs on you. They kill their babies for no reason. They just really hate me. Okay, shh, moment of silence. Are you drumming along, Foo? Wait for it, Melissa. Ah, so good. Why'd that little trilobite stop moving, or horseshoe crab, or whatever that thing is? You've always got to bring up Mystics of Mysidia. You love that track so much. It's pretty good. Man, I think this song is just called Cave. It might also be called Sagila's Cave. I'm gonna die here on purpose. Blech. Refill my HP a little bit. Like, obviously, but I'm impressed. You got it right. It's good. I think this place is called like Death Mountain, like in all the Zelda games. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I made that up. I do know that the cave is called Sagila's Cave because the spider boss at the end is named Sagila. And this track is just so hot. I can't believe how good this track is. I don't know what it's doing in this game. Which makes the next stage's music all the weirder. Because the next stage's music sounds like it was written by a 4-year-old. Like, sounds like music I used to write when I was, you know, dinking on the family's piano. There you go. Oh, this is so much easier not on the Nintendo Switch. On the Nintendo Switch, you got major input lag. Well, that's not really the Nintendo Switch's fault so much as it is the flat screen TV. But I went on Facebook Marketplace and I found myself a CRT with a broken power button for $3.99. Went and picked it up today. So I can finally play something like Rygar on stream again. Although I'm going to immediately go back to Dragon Warrior 3. Alright, here's Sagila. I didn't even power up. We're going to do the get your Cheez-Its ready. Clearly they did not intend for that to happen when they designed that boss. I just... I put some screws in the back of the case, attached a surge protector, and that's my on-off switch now. Hey, it's stuck on. That's good, right? I'd rather it be stuck on than stuck off. Yeah, like the little switch inside behind the power button just got stuck down. I tried to pull it back up and it broke, so... There, my surge protector solution works just fine. And it looks nice. It's much younger than my other CRT. This one was made in 2000. It's only 22 years old. All right, Foo. I want to hear the sweet drum track to go along with this music. Don't hold your breath for anything else. That's the entire track. You've heard the whole thing already. How is this even the same composer? It's like the composer died while making Sigila's Cave. Or, you know, was at least made seriously ill. And this is all they could come up with after using all of the creative life force they had for the cave. Beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop. Oi. Why is this? Don't get this stuck in your head. Also, this sucks because this is where we do our grind for our experience points. So this is the music we got. So Foo, you feel free to drum as loud as possible and drown it out. And Melly, use as many sound commands as you can. Blue, 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 blue. Don't worry, I'll be right where you left me. This is where we do the grind. At least sometimes when we spawn a bunch of enemies, the music like slows down. We get a little bit of a remix. Ooh, there we go. Oh, I was already powered up. Whoops. I thought I wasn't powered up. Whatever. Oh, no, don't die. That's not a good idea. That's not a good idea. That's excellent, Michael. Oh, I can. No, I can't. I need 2 more. The spells in this game cost 3, 5, and 7. In that order. So, fairly soon I can heal. You know, or these guys could drop me a potion. Like that. I'm using a little, like, tile in the upper right corner there to help me wiggle the screen. Not doing very good. Good enough, though. Oh, hey, what's up, Cypherin? I know! Oh, no, Cyph. Why did you say that? Dang it. Meow, 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 meow. Yep. Now I... Oh, no. What's going on, Cyph? How you doing? Saw Rygar and couldn't resist, huh? Did you beat Rygar yet this month? Ah, yeah. I'm trying to get entered into a raffle for some sweet, sweet Rygar merchandise that I didn't even know I need until I saw it last night. And I'm just going to power up all the way, because when I power up all the way, I tend to get the glitchy ending more. I'm going to see if I can get that glitchy ending. Sometimes if you beat this game with attack and assail, the final cutscene's just in black and white. Because this game is jank from start to finish. Just. There's like never not a jank frame in this game. Yup, couldn't resist. I didn't play it this month. You should, and get entered into that raffle. Win that sweet, sweet Rygar merch. I don't even know what it is. It's Rygar, that's all I care about. I genuinely enjoy this game. I don't recommend it to people. I don't tell them, like, you need to play Rygar. It's an NES classic. But, whatever. I love it. There are people who like it. They like it, though. People like this game. I mean, they don't have any business doing so. But we do. And we're not going to apologize for it.
Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel!
That's the best you can come up with, Melissa? Just one secret tunnel? Oh, okay. So, yeah. Well, I believe it, Scythe. Wait, I've seen you play Russian Attack. And if you can play Russian Attack, I think you can put up with anything. That's fair, Melissa. I mean, better safe than sorry. I think I was talking to you while you weren't here. I keep doing that. I keep forgetting people are lurking or thinking that they're not really lurking. Okay, we're almost there, I think, right? I know we've almost got the maximum amount of hit points. I never remember what these numbers are because they're weird. Tone, I think, is like how strong I am, and last is my hit points. Like, they stop going up at some point. I just don't ever remember what the numbers are. Russian attacks on my list. It was one I think we only ever got as far as like level 2, so I do have to beat it on stream one of these days. When I do, I'm going to need some pro tips. Safe. It's hard to practice the triplets when the song slows down. I can't do anything for you, Pooh. Well, I thought it was funny. I was playing the Switch version of this, and it still does the slowdown. Like they programmed it into the emulator to slow down when there's too many sprites. You get to see a lot of that that flashing that they programmed into the NES, because you can't have more than 8 sprites on any given line at a time. Oh, I think that's probably the max there. So when there are more than 8 sprites on a line, it cycles them, flashes them, so that they can all get a turn. Sweet. That's how I beat Batman. I had a Batman speedrunner just in the chat, just walking me through the game. Like, so you can see my HP now is flashing because it's in line with that tree, who's also flashing bits of him because only 8 sprites at a time. I saw you at the 272 and Wax Road intersection today. I was in Robbie's car. Oh, you saw me? Good luck, Brandon. That command doesn't work. I haven't incorporated a luck command yet. That's wild that you saw me. Creepy. Where was I over there? Oh, I went to Home Depot. That's right. I went to Home Depot today. I'm a creep. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, that's your neck of the woods. What were you doing in Robbie's car? Did Robbie know you were in Robbie's car? Did you steal Robbie's car? Ah, the jank. All right, let's get an item. I think this one reduces damage or something, but it seems like most of the stuff in this game only does 1 damage anyway. So, my car now. Hey, Brandon. Oh, is he getting his wisdom teeth taken out or something like that? Need somebody to drive? I had to drive somebody today too who was not getting their wisdom teeth pulled, but had a procedure and needed a driver. Why is everybody? Is it like National Get Procedures Done Day? It's the season, I guess so. All right, where am I going now? Oh, I don't know. I think that's like the long way. I'm going to the Sky Zone, the Sky Maze. SX, buddies? What is SX? Is that procedure? I don't know your vet tech speak, Melissa. Is RX prescription and SX procedure? Whoa, almost went in the water there. Hey, oh man. Oh, it's been a minute. Oh, so Mickey. Yes. Yes. No, surgery, shorthand, okay. Well, it wasn't surgery, but... Wait, where am I going? Am I going already? I don't know where I'm going. Oh, okay. Well, let's make one. It's PX. No, wait, that's private exchange. Did you know Ryu from Street Fighter doubles as a motivational speaker? Oh, I think I know where this one's going. Yeah? What does Ryu say to people to motivate them? He always reassures people that sure they can. Sure you can. Someone give Cheese an oof. Thank you, Cheese. That's good. I love it. Sure you can. That's great. But he's always looking for Ken as well. You can. Oh, sorry I talked over the oof. I hope y'all heard it. I saw a video on Twitter the other day. It was a trombonist who follows his mom around, like narrating her life with his trombone. He just follows her around with his trombone, playing various funny sounds at what she's doing. It was pretty funny. She's like, when she drops stuff, he'll be like, wah, wah. Is that from a Family Guy thing? He does pretty good. He's pretty thorough about it too. He's following around. She's like, go away. Leave me alone. I told you to stop. Hey, what's up, Gerd? Alright, where do I go here? I always get this wrong. Every time. Oh, a tuba? Oh, okay. The trombone's got more versatility than the tuba, you know, with those slides. There's just nothing like that. It's like a steel guitar. You know, you can get all those great funny sounds out of a steel guitar because of those slides. Where am I going? I told you, I always miss. No matter where the thing is, it moves when I try to get onto it. Oh, wow. The color looks weird. That's interesting. It looks so different on stream than it does on my monitor. I thought it was like dull on my screen. It's pretty dull on stream. Uh-oh. Sounds like the beagle's in trouble. I bet. Oh, jeez. Sounds like the beagle's really in trouble. Ah, I can't not... It's not possible. No matter where I land, yeah, they move. The game is dynamic like that. Yeah, the monster got her. Yeah, there's random lots of stuff in this game. I was showing this to my kid the other day, Cheese, and they were just losing it over the jank. And when we finally got to, you know, the boss zone, I was like, all right, count how many screens have no bad guys on them. And then when there finally are bad guys, they forgot to paint them. Like, how did this game get made? All right, what are we getting now? Some kind of ocarina? No, that's a coat of arms. I think I have actually beaten this game twice on stream already, Melanie. This is going to be the game we have beaten the most times on stream now. Way to go, Rygar. I'm playing it for every October. They call it Rygtober. People playing Rygar a lot. There's like 4 people who play Rygar a lot in October. They have like a raffle going this month. If you beat it again, you get entered into the raffle. So I'm getting myself entered into the raffle. This game is fantastic. I unironically love the heck out of this game. You remembered the unpainted enemies at the end. It's just gray shadow beasts. Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna go to the Tower of Rygar, where we will kill Rygar. Wait, I think I'm going the wrong way. Chicken. Those are the only things in the game that aren't called Rygars to me. Those are Chickenosaurus Rex. Everything else is a Rygar. The enemies are called the Germans? No, they're called Rygars. Have you not been paying attention? Watch out. Sometimes we can get twerking birds up here, Melissa. Yep, there they are. Whoa! I understand why they never went back and fixed those. Like, who just spit... I don't know. Maybe they had like a release date they were stuck with. This is actually like a port of a game. Well, port's not really accurate to say. They didn't actually like port this game from an arcade game. I think that they just recreated or tried to, you know, semi-recreate the arcade game. And from what I understand, the arcade game is actually quite good. It's not like an adventure game like this. It's not like Metroid style. It's like a side-scrolling beat-em-up, like an arcade game. And so they like made this one for the NES, but they did not finish it. It wasn't done. I don't like the double pelvis of the birds or the head. EA game. No, this is not an EA game. This is Tecmo. Look, 1980s NES games was a wild time. Yeah, everything went. You know, it was very Wild West. There were no enemy concepts rejected in brainstorming ever. Clearly, that's why we have Tank Hedgehog here, robots earlier, Twerking birds. That was a jab at EA and the lack of quality. Oh no! I shouldn't have been reading right then. I was just telling Bill about that the other day. I was like, you can actually really easily die on this guy if you fall down the ladder. Gremlins 2 syndrome, yeah. That Key and Peele sketch. None of that's going in the movie. Yeah, all of that is in the movie. What's that guy's name? Magic Jackson something the third. How about Electricity Gremlin? Oh man. A round. Different skit. Different skit. Man, now I gotta refill my magic if I wanna. Dude. Or I gotta die on this boss again. Yeesh. Alright. Just as good though. Oh, it's classic. I love it. Let's see what happens if I die. Yeah, alright, I'll take that. See if I can get some magic on the way to the boss here. If any of y'all want to drop some magic, that'd be great. I need like 12 magic points. There's one. Actually, I need 15 magic points. Out of context, that seemed like the intrusive thought one. Intrusive thought one. Whatever thoughts you're having, they didn't get into my head. Come here, Chickenosaurus. Actually, it's probably easier with the... Oh, there we go. There's 2. 2 out of 15. I think the dragon's in the pre-swamp area are probably a little more reliable for magic than these. Oh, there's 3. Okay, so we got power up. We get the longer, faster, stronger disc armor. I mean Rygar. It's called a Rygar. His weapon's called a Rygar. You just went, what if I die, and jumped off the ledge? Oh. Like I was being compelled by, what's his name? Kilgrave and Jessica Jones. Just found out, like yesterday, the person who created that show was the head writer on Dexter. There it was again! We got the little turtle on this screen. I mean Rygar. We got the Rygar on this screen. Hey, that's interesting. My captions called those all a bunch of little bees. Like lowercase letter B, not like a euphemism for a word we don't use. Come on, dragons. I still need a lot of magic. Actually, I could probably get away with just the... Oh! With just enough for attack and assail, which would be fine. Oh, never mind. Gosh. Dude, what are you doing? Get it together, man. I need more magic. Intrusive thoughts. We'll listen to this lullaby and goodnight song. Okay, so we have... Well, it doesn't matter. We need to do recover first. I forgot how the reality works for a second. I drive in LA. Those are less intrusive and mostly just ever-present. Yeah, everyone up here in Seattle's like, oh, the traffic. I'm like, I haven't seen it yet. I haven't even seen anything that looks like traffic yet. You kidding me? Although leaving that Elton John concert last week, it was. I guess there was traffic. We just couldn't see it. We were just stuck in the parking lot for an hour. But once we started moving, we moved relatively fast. We got out of there just quickly enough. Just took a long time to get going. My kids were at home like, yo, where are you? You're messing with my hygiene and my bedtime. Because they were babysitting for us. Well, not for us. Well, I guess yeah, for us. But also for babysitting the cousins. There we go. Okay. We'll hit the recover. Okay, and then we can gather the rest up in the shadow monsters. Need 5 for attack and assail. Am I in the right place? Okay, yeah, we climb the tower here and we blow the ocarina, and maybe get knocked off the world by a bat up on this next screen. It's happened. I've done it before. Ooh. There we go. Alright, so we blow the ocarina here. Bet you didn't think it was going to sound like that. And here's the screens completely devoid of enemies. They really wanted the suspense to build up. What's the junk at the bottom of the screen? It's just garbage sprite data down there. Actually, I guess technically those are background tiles. They're not sprites. Look at those clouds green. The V-scroll buffer. Yeah, okay. I remember seeing a video once describing why that happened. I don't remember. Made sense when I watched it. Yeah. Oh, I've seen it in a bajillion games. It's weird when I play like a game like, well, Dragon Warrior is one of them, or Final Fantasy. When I move up and down on that, I get it on OBS, but I don't get it on my screen. Here, I'm getting it on both. Although I am getting less on my screen than on this one. Proper handling of mirroring. The more you know. There they are, Melissa. The creepy shadow beasts with no color information. Ah. I don't think I usually see that one that was on the bottom there. The skeleton, yes. I didn't know it was one of them crawly things, too. I wonder if I moved it over from a previous screen. Okay, I'm coming here to get a potion. How much magic do I have? No magic? Alright, that's okay. There's like a little thing toward the end where I can grab I can farm some monsters coming down from above, and we can get some magic. I want to try and attack and assail the boss of the game to get the glitchy ending. I don't really know how to get the glitchy ending. I just know sometimes it happens. Well, I know why it happens, I think. It's because you kill the boss on a frame that the screen has turned gray because of the spell you cast, and so then it just the game never undoes that like gray everything out effect. Like switch the palette to the gray palette. But I don't know like how to definitely make it happen versus I don't think so. I think the past 2 times I beat it, I did not get that ending because I wasn't strong enough to, maybe? Well, I don't know why it happened, so I don't know why it didn't happen either. You didn't ask that. I don't know why I'm getting frustrated with you like you did. Did you hear how frustrated I was? I sounded so frustrated. Urgh. Oof. Okay, I think this is the part where I can wiggle a bunch of those into existence. Where are you? There you are. Oh, yeah, there. That was quick. Come on. I need a few more. It's almost there. This is good progress. That was way fast. Should have just done it here the whole time. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, now we have enough to kill the Rygar. The boss of the game actually is called Rygar. It wasn't supposed to be. It was a mistranslation of Rygar. But that thing is actually supposed to be named Rygar. Well, it's not supposed to be named Rygar. Nothing's supposed to be named Rygar. I don't think you've seen that ending, so hopefully we'll get it now. Okay. This attack and assail move here makes it so that my next 10 attacks just hit everything on the screen regardless of what my disc armor's doing, and it should be enough with this high a tone to kill the Rygar. See how the screen flashes when I do my move? So, oh, look at that sweet dodge. It didn't work. Sorry, Melissa. We didn't get the glitchy ending. Boo-doo-bee-doo-bee. Sweet cutscene. Gosh, thanks, Foo. Rygar is the everything as far as I know. Well, actually, there's a little bit of a hint here. Thanks for the GGs, Foo and Scythe. Here, there's like a little epilogue, but I gotta watch this bird. Man, its foot's like not even moving. It's actually like it's attached by like an invisible tether to the ground and it's trying to escape and can't. Or its like feet are glued to an invisible tree. Poor thing. Hi, bye, Kashim Lurk. I approve of this message, Michelle. Alright, here, Melissa. The door of peace was opened, and peace did again come to Argol. People regained their smiling faces. The warrior who finished his fight returned to Argus. The warrior of Argus, you are really a true hero. End. Rory and I always have to read it that way. That's how we read that, because there's no punctuation. Except for that extra long dash there. You definitely remember. That was weird. When I switched from the dove and the rainbow to this screen, my TV like lost signal for a minute, and it was like bleh, there's nothing there, and then it came back and it was like video 1, like it lost signal from the NES for half of a second, and it was like, oh, there's no signal, and panicked. Why would the NES stop sending a signal for that one little transition? All right, well that's Rygar. We did it for the Ragtober, so now I'll take a screenshot of this. Oh no. Oh, this is weird. So I'm playing this on the EverDrive, right? And normally on the EverDrive, if I hit this button combo, it'll bring up the system menu. But in cases where the game doesn't expect you to push any buttons and isn't waiting for any button presses, the in-game menu won't pop up. So I have to reset my NES. Give it a little kick here. Oh, there we go. Of course, the NES is the furthest one away. There we go. I kicked it, and it wasn't worth it. I should have just unplugged my headphones. I was being kind of lazy. All right, back to Dragon Warrior 3, where we did some grinding while I was... Oh, speaking of grinding, Foo, I've been working on your beanie concept, and I came up with something today that maybe will work. So when I did what's called, I'm going to say a bunch of stuff about knitting that nobody understands. When I did the beanies before, and like I did Michelle's with the Fire Emblem logo, I did what's called a Swiss stitch. Swiss stitch is where you take a stockinette stitch and then you like weave yarn through it to cover up the existing yarn. And let me switch my filters here. I feel like the game's a little loud. There we go. And so your pixels are little chevrons, little like V's. Usually the point down V's point down because that's how V's are shaped. So they're like little V's, right? And so I was thinking today, what if I did like an interlaced thing? Instead of doing V's as pixels, what if I just did the slash as one pixel, right? So yeah, my rows of pixels would be slanted different ways. Like this row of pixels would be slanted this way and this row of pixels would be, well, slanted the other way. But maybe that would look okay. So I'm curious, because if I do that, that effectively doubles my X resolution. And if I want to increase my Y resolution, that's actually easier. I can just make more rows, or I can use smaller needles to make flatter rows. So I'm curious to try. I've got this beanie that's like 70% made that I've been knitting all day. And I want to like experiment on it and try different versions of the Swiss stitch and my little thing I invented called the half Swiss stitch, and see if it works, see if it looks good. Because if so, I think I could actually fit all 22 of those little guys on there if they look any good at all when they're done. Like I could fit all 22 of them on a beanie. It might be. Okay, so I wrote down what all the villagers are saying, and I got all new equipment. I got all buffed up, and I leveled up a bunch. I think I got up to like level 9 with my goof-offs. Fummel and Mickey did not get as high a level. Yeah, oh no, they're, okay, so yeah, Fummel did get as high a level. I lied. I mean, I misspoke. So, what did these people say to me? They said that there's a village of Reeve to the north, and then there's a cave to the west, which leads to the Tower of Najima. And in the Tower of Najima, I might find a key that got stolen, according to all the villager text. So, here we go. Let's go see if we can find Reeve. Boop, boop, beep, beep, bloop, beep, 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 boop. And hopefully we get a key, we can come back here and unlock all these doors. Something is like tickling the heck out of my nose. Why is my nose so tickly? Oh, I also learned a ton of spells on Mick and Fummel. Wait, that wasn't all of them. Look at all these spells. I got Blaze. Amazing. When JDP made a character and named him Mickey, he had Blaze too. Now I name one Mickey and he's got Blaze. Expel, Heal, and Return. And then Fummel learned some new spells as well. The Goof-Offs still have learned nothing. Sap, Expel, Surround, Heal, Speed Up, and Sleep. Way to go, Fummel. Okay, let's go see if we can find the village of Reeve. And yeah, that's the tower. So if I wrap around the land here, there's a cave that should lead me to that tower, supposedly. But I want to check out the town of Reeve first. Why is that square different right there? Ooh, it's the thing. What's this? There's like a jail door here? Creepy music? Oh man, I bet this is going to come into play later when we need crests or something. Is that a gold door? Okay. Are there monsters in here? Ooh, baby. What do we got here? Oh, examines the ground at her feet. 32 pieces of gold. Actually, I lied, Foo. Well, I misspoke. I am getting that vertical buffer nonsense on my TV here. Frog ores? Got some frog ores. Frog ore. Sometimes the goof-offs don't do anything. They just sing a song or assess the situation and nothing happens. They're really great. No, Melissa, I just found out the other day that, like, when you say I lied, that means I deceived you intentionally. I thought you could, like, lie on accident. But, like, so you can tell a lie by accident, but you can't lie by accident. When you lie, you're doing it on purpose. So I'm, like, trying to fix my language because I spent 40 years saying the word lie wrong. The vertical buffering effect is hidden on some CRTs. They didn't expect the full area to be viewable, hence no need to handle it. Oh, so like what they were developing on, they didn't anticipate that later CRTs would show that. Makes sense. The goof-off scoofa. Okay. Oh, there are monsters here. What am I talking about? I already fought frogs here. Michael, get your brain in. Get it in or on. Maybe it is in, but it's not on. So, these monsters right here, they don't like flash when there's clearly more than 8 sprites in a line. So are those actually background tiles? Is the game being tricky like that? Like using background sprite data or background tile data for the monsters? Can you do that? Is there enough space in the background tile set? Alright, it's all just stairways. And look at that. That's way more than 8 sprites, and none of them is flashing. How'd they do that, fool? I mean, they don't really need to be sprites. They're not floating above anything. They're just on a black background. Okay, gotta... Why do we have like town music here? Alright, that was weird. Alright, so this is like a hub that leads to a couple different places, maybe? It's like a sewer. Kind of looks like a sewer. Two masked moths? Cool. All I know the quirks of the PPU, no idea how they were exploited by individual games, so tell me some of the quirks of the PPU between triplets. I want all quirks to come in sets of 3. 3 quirks at a time, please. What do we got here? Creepy. No, I remember those ceilings from Dragon Warrior 2. Triplets are done for the evening. Oh, okay. You thought they were done. Okay, we got some dragon statues. A not at all creepy little dinette set. Horned rabbit and masked moth. What's a triplet? Like, besides 3 child's birth at once, it's 3 notes that take up 1 beat. Most of the quirks are in how the NES writes to the PPU and the specifics of how various pieces are connected. Is that why when my buddy buys me a Retron, it's not quite right? Like the FPGA isn't programmed quite right or something? Because I'm not tricked. I don't feel like... I know I'm not playing an NES. When I had a Retron, I was like, this is all wrong. The sounds aren't quite right. The colors aren't quite right. And my kids thought I was just old and bananas until I got a regular NES. And then I was like, see? Like a madrigal? I don't know what a madrigal is. I don't think that's a word. Stop making up words. Cool word you made up, though. Sounds like a great D&D character's name. Madrigal. Oh, man. I got ambushed. Wow, they're running from me. Probably the colors may not be expressible without using the exact same hardware. Okay. Because, yeah, like, so one of the games I played on my Retron was Dragon Warrior 2, and the princess and the main character were the same color. I'm like, that's not right. They're not supposed to be the same color. And something called color emphasis bits, too, which may not be emulated exactly. Interesting. That's the thing when multiple people sing their refrain at once. Big in Lin-Manuel Miranda works. A madrigal? That's called... Is it called a madrigal? Or is that pronounced madrigale? It's... Okay, it's when people sing multiple parts at once. Like Row Row Your Boat, but different parts. Where am I? Where am I? If I go outside, where am I? Was this the cave that led to the tower? Am I in the tower right now? What was it? The Tower of Najima? I think that's big in all musicals. I don't know if that's a Lin-Manuel Miranda thing. No. See, I thought that cave over there was gonna... That cave over there. No, over there. I thought the cave over there was gonna be the cave that led to the tower. Okay, so the swamp leads to the tower. Does the swamp also lead to that cave? Why are you asking us? Was I asking you? Sorry. My bad. Alright, we're coming back to the tower later. I wanted to find Reeve first. See if maybe I can get some sweeter gear or some tips. Although clearly I do want the key that Bakor created. Bakor was in the jail downstairs in the castle. And he said to me, "Blast it! That blasted old man in the Tower of Najima. He stole a key from me, Bakor." And someone else said that Bakor made a great key that opens doors. So this goes down. Where? Oh, man. Rabbit hole. These monsters are pretty chumpish. Oh, cool. 1444 all around. Oh, we got some treasures here. All right. Wow. High encounter rate, too. A tremendous hit. Way to go, JDO. Way to go, JDO. Ooh, way to go, kill. Oh, that means JDO is going to level up, too. 14. Phantom of the Opera? Which track? Or just like part of the overture? You have come here for one reason and one alone. Like the song he's playing when she comes to him when he's playing the organ or whatever? I don't really know Phantom of the Opera. I don't know, I felt like I was too young for Phantom of the Opera, and then I was too old for it. No in between. What do we got? Gold. Do all the treasure chests just have gold in them? Like pathetically small amounts of gold? It's cool, Melissa. Actually, you three fight off these slimes. I like how each raven's got its own skull. Like it's part of a raven's, you know, rite of passage. It's like a hermit crab. It's got to go get a skull. And if it doesn't have a skull handy, it uses like a piece of trash. Pepsi can or something. Till it can get a real human skull. Although those skulls looked a little more Neanderthal, if you ask me. And you better be asking me. It's my channel. Don't be chatting with each other. Or having other tabs open. What am I talking about? Half the time I stream, I have a tab open. You don't finish that game. Unless you never even finish Ocarina of Time. How are you going to finish Dragon Quest Builders Club? I said I did it again. I told myself when I started that sentence in my head, I'm not going to say Dragon Quest Builders Club. And then I said Dragon Quest Builders Club. Oi. No. It was an accident. Oh, Wayfarer's clothes. I think I already have Wayfarer's clothes. Yeah, I bought those. Ah, wasted my money. Well, it's because, so I saw the DQB, right? And I was like, oh, that stands for Dragon Quest Builders. And then I saw the 2, and I was like, that stands for Club. You Ron Burgundied me. Ron Burgundied me. You Ron Burgundied me. Ron Burgundied me. Sounds like another sweet D&D character name. Madrigale and I forgot it was. What was it? Rondburgundy? Rondburgundy. I think I'm adding letters to it. It's like every time I say it, I add another letter to it. Rondburgundy. And Madrigale. The intrepid duo. Tulub? What? Melissa, you're talking more nonsense than I am. What's Tulub? Oh, club. That's my nonsense typed back at me. Never mind. Got it. Slub. Ay. Okay. Oh, so this is going to pop out of that cave, I bet. Oh, you hush. Oh, it's already 9 o'clock? Oh, okay. So, yeah. Oh, so that was connected. All right. So those are both just like 2 ways to get to the Tower of Najima. That's fine. All right. Let's see if we can find the village Reeve now and not get distracted by this little swamp. It's like 3 more tiles away. Hey, everybody. What's up? Welcome to the village of Reeve. Okay. We got a tool shop here. Let's sell some junk. I have some wafers clothes I don't need. Ooh, not bad. I'll take it. We're good for now. I'm not going to sell the medical herbs yet. Did you obtain the thief's key? No. I hear there is a cave in the forest south of this village that connects to... Yeah, I did find that, though. Yeah, let's have them say yes. I'm glad about that. Oh, okay. I like to see both options. I wonder if that gold door leads to the cave too? No, probably not. I should probably write this down. I'll write it down after stream, though. When you walk outside of town, you may encounter things in some suspicious places. It's not good enough to look from a distance. Get up real close. Okay. Got an inn here? We can take a nap. Welcome to the Wayfarer's Inn. 8 pieces of gold. That's cheap. Yeah, we'll do it. I will! Well, I won't. I will. But not... I'm not going to, like, watch the VOD and write it down. I'm just going to replay it all while I'm grinding, and I'll write down all my notes. I don't know how people beat RPGs without writing down notes. I can't do it. I need to write down stuff. Wow, Mickey is a woman? What's that? I'm wrong? Sure looks like a woman to me. What does he say if I pick male? What? Okay. Weapon shop? House of Healing? Guy looks like he's from Gyromite. Weapons and armor, you got any? Oh, chain sickle and leather helmets. Oh, actually, I found a leather helmet on an armadillo once or something, or anteater. Like I got it dropped treasures. I could have just bought them here. Sweet. Oh, we gotta buy. We're gonna have to upgrade everybody to. Oh, maybe magic knife. It depends on what the goof offs can equip. So definitely gotta come here and buy all those off stream. That guy down there has a Pokemon fossil. Look, you can see the sprites all flashing now because there's too many in a row. At your service, my good people. How many are you? Not good. I kind of thought maybe that guy would also save the game. In Dragon Warrior 2, sometimes... Is that a llama? Sometimes you could save the game outside of castles. Oh, it's a horse. It said nay anyway. It has really short legs for a horse. I don't know. This tile looks sus. Nah. Okay. And we got 2 gold doors here. Isn't that... He's standing in front of a fossil, like the super nerd in Pokemon. Heave ho, ugh, no way. It's too heavy. It won't budge. Wuss? What a chump. Wow, that strength of yours will come in handy someday. Was there something under it? Or is this... Okay, so it's just teaching me the mechanic. Don't horse shame Mickey, my bad. Maybe it's like one of them ponies, you know? Or what are the miniature horses? Maybe it's just a miniature horse. I think the game is letting me know, hey, if you see blocks like this in the future, you can push them. I think that's what the game was letting me know there. Alright, let's explore the local land a little bit more, and then probably head to the Tower of Najima, see if we can't find ourselves a key. JDO is assessing the situation. Thanks, JDO. What a bro. when I was out in Snoqualmie today. I drove down a road I've never driven down before. I drove past a place called Herfy's Burgers. That's spelled Herfy''S. Herfy's Burgers. And it was like world famous Herfy's Burgers. Like that was the name of the place, Herfy's Burgers. I'm gonna say Herfy's Burgers a lot. There's a Herfy's in Renton? There's more than one Herfy's? Okay, I did not know that. Ooh, babbles. They do teriyaki too? Well, the cool thing about it too was it also said Milk Barn along the top. And I was like, Herfy's Burgers Milk Barn? I need to eat here. And then I thought, I sent a text to the family group thread, and I said, Herfy's Burgers Milk Barn sounds like it would be part of Rory's ideal date. Like if Rory put together the perfect date, it would include Herfy's Burgers Milk Barn. Driving down the only road I've ever known? No. It was a road I haven't driven down before, instead. The only road I've ever known. Scorpion Wasp. Here I go again on my own. That one's not in the jam list, sorry. Takes too long to get going. I never had enough patience for Whitesnake. JDO sings a song. Why would I listen to Whitesnake when I can listen to The Outfield and just jump right in? Oh, actually the one in Renton is a Mexican place now. It was between me and Mitch and apartment and Robbie's apartment. Oh, that thing, you're talking about the Santa Fe Grill or whatever? That thing's been a Mexican restaurant. It was a Mexican restaurant before we moved to Renton. That hasn't been a Herfy's Burgers in years. It was a Herfy's, huh? Oh, look, it's healing, like hail. Oh, hey, my goof-offs hit level 10. So, do the goof-offs do anything? Do they, like... Is that where sages come from? Because it wouldn't let me create sages. Do the goof-offs, like... learn the error of their ways when you take them to that shrine or whatever JDP was talking about? Excuse me, JDO. His name's JDO now. Babble suddenly moves to attack. Moral support? I'd rather have, like, material support or martial support. JDO is lost in thought? I never even saw that one before. Fummel and Mick are carrying the team. Which makes sense, because the three of us are here right now. We all showed up today. Kel and JDO are off making other friends. Jerks. I like how it calls them black ravens and they're not even black. Like, why specify? Why not just put raven? Fummel's kind of beat up. Let's heal Fummel. There was a little valley through the mountains there I didn't take. Wouldn't look like much, would it? And when I was fiddling with Foo's Final Fantasy III sprites, I deleted all the black out of the image, and they looked like almost nothing without the black background. It's funny how much that adds to the sprites. And some games, some NES games take great advantage of that, of using the black background. Final Fantasy, Dragon Warrior, at least 2 onward use this black background because they get a lot more out of it. I think they realized after seeing Final Fantasy, they were like, oh, we should do that. The black background looks way better. Batman looked amazing because of all the use of the black. Okay, so the only place we have left to explore is that little valley through the mountains over there. Wow, look at that. 1 slime and 7 slimes. Okay. I think that's called 8 slimes game. A tremendous hit. Way to go. Well, when JDO does bother to hit, he's getting tremendous hits a lot. Yeah. Boopity-bee. Oh my gosh, this encounter rate's bananas. Where it wasn't this high when I was grinding. Of course it's this high when I'm on stream. Nobody wants me to watch me kill monsters. They want to watch me walk through the desert. Get it together, game. Alright. Stay on the grass. In my brain, it's got a lower encounter rate. Wow, I don't think we've ever got... Maybe it's because it's nighttime. Maybe more monsters come out at night. Boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, beep. It's good enough for the freaks. You don't identify as a freak, Millie? Maybe you should. Or at least consider it. I identify as a dork. I never fit in with the nerds. Definitely never fit in with the cool kids. Wasn't really freaky enough to be a freak. I was never freaky either. I'm a dork. It's the space between cool and nerd. How come I never saw Frog Gore in Dragon Warrior Monsters? Maybe they were in Dragon Warrior Monsters too. Anteater was. Healer was. A lot of the monsters that I'm seeing were from Dragon Warrior Monsters, but Frog Gore's different now. Look at that. What do we got there? They aren't in Dragon Quest Builders 2, at least as far as I've seen. Guess they didn't care for this design. They got rid of it. They're like, Frog Gore wasn't really working for us. It kind of looks like that's not its tongue. It kind of looks like it's like slurping down a couple of hot links. Love these hot links. Nom nom nom. Wow, we haven't had the sing command in a minute, have we? And by that I mean the sing or the jam command. Hot wings, huh? All right, let's see if this still works. Ooh, got my sparkles. What was the song? Oh, okay. Baby cried the day the circus came to town, 'cause she didn't want parades just passing by her. So she painted on a smile and took up with a clown, and danced without a net upon the wire. I know a lot about her because you see, baby is an awful lot like me. Don't cry out loud, just keep it inside. Learn how to hide your feelings. Fly high and proud. And if you should fall, remember you almost had it all. Ooh, thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Melissa Manchester, for that rad jam. Yeah, that's where Frozen got it from, was Melissa Manchester. That's a bit before your time, Melissa. There's a reason you haven't heard of that song. I think it came out in like 1980. All right, let's talk to this guy. This is the Cave of Enticement, but the stairway... Thanks for the subs, Syph. Gifting subs to Duck Fondue and Soch28. Thanks. Appreciate the sub support and the sub port. Oh, good one. And those side ducks there, Syph. Thanks. Wow, Melissa Manchester bringing in the big bucks. Being before my time does not mean I don't know. We'll go look up some Melissa Manchester on Spotify. That's the only Melissa Manchester song I know. Actually, I think there was one other. Oh, thanks, Syph. Well, anytime you want some singing, You just type !jam. And I do thank you for the support. This is a not-for-profit stream, but I always appreciate the support anyway. Oh, hey, look, you summoned a Sots. Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy for Company B is my favorite shower song? What does that mean? Oh, sweet Psyduck Sots. Grats on those and that sweet, sweet boulder badge you've got now. That increases all your Pokemon strength by 10 and enables you to use, I don't know, cut out of combat? I don't know what the boulder badge does. What's Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy? That's not how you... The only Boogie Woogie song I know is the Boogie Woogie song. Or the Oogie Boogie song. It's the Oogie Boogie song. Whoa. Wow. Whoa. Wow. Whoa. It's the Oogie Boogie song. Oh, man. I don't want to listen to that. That should go in my playlist. We need to add that to the jam playlist. Somebody add the Oogie Boogie song. I'm going to do the best I can. One of the worst. Oh, there's JDO. What's up, JDO and Raiders? JDP's name is JDO now, by the way. My name is Mickey Dad Red. What do? I take care of kids, I play old video games, and I make stuff out of yarn. What were you up to tonight, JDO? You're still a goof off. You're still useless to me. I haven't even read this thing. What is this? Is a cave of enticement, but the stairway is sealed off by a stone wall? Oh. Cave of enticement? What's so enticing about it? Everybody go follow JDO. Foo, go follow JDO. Most people say that about me. Nobody has ever said that about you. You lie. What time is it there? Is it like 2 in the afternoon there? Is it time to go pick your kid up from school? More like Cave of Entitlement. What? Why, Melissa? Gosh, I can't go anywhere. All right, can't go anywhere. Game wants me to go to the Tower of Najima. We're going to the Tower of Najima. Chrono Cross. So good. Until we didn't know what to do anymore. What do you mean? 216. Okay, grab her at 3H right now. No. Foo is not going to follow JDO. Oh, I got poisoned. Look at that. I've never seen a poison before. So why don't you just go to GameFAQs? Like it was, 1998. I guess GameFAQs is a little after 1998. That's a bit... Like, I placed that too early. GameFAQs is a little more 2002, I would say. Do I even have the ability to fix poison? Whoa! I can return... Return isn't just return. Return is town portal. That's great. How do I... Will this work, or do I have to go talk to the House of Healing to detoxify? Yeah, it is fast travel. It told us to go to the Water Dragon, but the Water Dragon is on holiday, and nobody's willing to tell me where his summer home is. I hate when that happens. Since the mid-90s. Well, I figured it was that old, but, I wasn't really using it that early. The first, time I went online to find video game hints, it actually might have been GameFAQs. It's so old I didn't remember. I didn't even know what GameFAQs was. But the first video game that I wanted help with was Pool of Radiance, because it was the only game our computer would run at home. And so I would go to the college library and pull up whatever it was, GameFAQs, and literally transcribe the entire walkthrough by hand with a pen, because I couldn't afford 10 cents a page to print it out. And man, I must have written 50 pages of that Pool of Radiance walkthrough. I never beat the game. That's on my list. But man, I must have spent 100 hours writing that walkthrough into my notebook. I need to fumble to be detoxicated. Detoxicated? Wouldn't it? Detoxicate sounds like make him sober. Instead of intoxicated, detoxicated? I need to go to Goldove. Goldove or Goldove. I'm on the Glen path because frogs before kids. None of that means anything to me. That's like when Sarah talks to me about what she does at work. I'm like, none of those words register as... I don't even know if it was a noun or not. I'm just wildly unfamiliar with Chrono Cross. I have played Chrono Cross for maybe 10 minutes in my life, but I have listened to the soundtrack 18 million times. Love the music from that game. Best word I've made up? What word did I make up this time? Detoxicate? I didn't make up detoxicate. The game made it up. It was in the game. That's okay. I wrote all of the Mortal Kombat 2 moves and fatalities into a 64 kilobit personal organizer. Mwah. If you played Chrono Cross, you'd still be wildly familiar with Chrono Cross. Stuff happens according to the game anyway. Yeah, detoxicate. It's the opposite of intoxicate. Actually, intoxicate sounds like the opposite of toxicate. Beep, 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 beep. I will, Melissa, as soon as I delete all the video evidence. Alright, let's go see if we can find an old dude in a tower who stole the key of Najima from Bakhor. The little, like, transitions in this game, like when you walk into or out of a town or up or downstairs, it, like, pauses for a second and then moves. That's new. That wasn't like that in Dragon Warrior 2. Not to my recollection. Not that anyone has or ever should trust my recollection. Melissa, do you want to clarify that question? Do you want to add a comma or change a spelling? I'm not sure what to do with this question yet. This is the kind of questions Rocket asks me. I'm like, I don't know how to answer that, bro. I don't know. I don't even know exactly what you think you're asking. Like, he'll ask me, why is that car there? Where else would it be? No, that's what I heard. Where is it? Where's what? Melissa, I need an antecedent. You can't just throw pronouns in the chat. Gosh, I have so many doors to come back and open after I get the key. I said indoors, back indoors, up and downstairs? I don't know. I didn't say that. I didn't say from Bakhor. I was hoping saying it would sound like something I did say, but that didn't sound like anything to me. Antecedent. Yes, antecedent it's not spelled like that. It's A-N-T-E-C-E-D-E-N-T. Antecedent is the noun that comes before a pronoun. So, like, if I say, my friend Joe came over today. He likes pasta. He is the pronoun. Joe was the antecedent. No, anti-sedan is the anti-car to a sedan. If they crash, they just annihilate each other. What? This tower is super lame. That's the whole tower? Good afternoon. Welcome to the... Is it in the tower? Okay. I'll try and get him back up here in the spring for our next Soak and Smoke. Joe's great. I wish he hadn't moved to California. Stupid nerd having family. Ugh. Beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop. People with families are the worst. Why is the hero the slowest leveling one? Kind of nonsense. No one should be in California. Or I should just be in California. Kind of miss California sometimes. That's a wall there. Actually, I might be going to California next year. It's been a long time. I haven't been in California since 2012. Nope, 2011. Christmas 2011 was the last time I was in California. So it's been a minute. But I might go next year. For like a week in the summer. Fu and I are going to jam. You better learn Your Love by The Outfield, Fu. I'll get my brothers on guitar and bass. And I, of course, will be shredding the microphone. Oh, you know that one already? We're set. Why are you even bothering to learn other songs then? What else could you possibly need to know? Fantastic. Wow. That was a long time ago, Melly. Ready to go. Sweet. Yeah, Trogdor. Trogdor the Burninator. Froggor the Burninator. Froggor the never gonna be in any other Dragon Quest games, apparently. What happened to the Froggor, JDP? Why did the Froggor fall out of the Dragon Quest canon? You've beaten all the Dragon Quest games, right? Where'd they go? Were they just an anomalous? Last time you were on a plane was in 2001? No kidding. The first time I was on a plane was in 2003. RPGs may only have one frog at a time. That's not true. Pokemon's got lots of frogs. Is Pokemon an RPG? Like in my brain, Pokemon's an RPG, but like, do RPG purists call that an RPG? Some do. That's it. It's from that Futurama episode where I think it's Leela says, "But Kabuki theaters don't have projectors," and it's George Takei. How do you say his name? Takei. He says, "Some do." that's it. They just move on. Like, oh, some Kabuki theaters do have projectors. Takai. I can, like, I feel like I always pronounced it Takai, like, naturally. But then, like, William Shatner kept saying Takei. And so then like, now I can never remember which one is the one that's right and which one's the one that's wrong. Oh, Melly says it's K. Oh, man. Melly, you never agree with anybody in my chat. So it is K, but everyone says Kai? Well, then it isn't it Kai? No, I'm trying to say it not like William Shatner says it, because I know he says it wrong, but I can't remember which way he says it. My whole life philosophy is don't be like William Shatner. Sorry, William Shatner, if you're watching. It was uncalled for. It's not even true. This might be worse, actually, for William Shatner, but I don't think about you that much. Takei would be... Yeah, that's what I was thinking, fool. Like, I'm trying to pronounce it phonetically. Takei would be like... That's how it's spelled. Yeah, I think people get to choose how their name's pronounced. Beep, beep, boop, beep. Am I allowed to tell people how their video game characters' names are pronounced? Like, I wouldn't tell somebody, hey, that's not how your name's pronounced. But rather have Stuart or Pine, though. What? No Mulgrew? Pfft, Mulgrew or GTFO. Ooh, another leather helmet. Let's give that to Fummel. It's not... It's MLU... Get out of here, Foo. I knew Foo was going to come at me with Brooks. Kate Mulgrew was Captain Janeway, who we all know was the star of the best Star Trek series, Star Trek Voyager. The Star Trek series that had the highest quality of writing throughout its entire run. My cousin named her daughter after her. There goes Foo. Bye, Foo. He's leaving because he's going to go watch Star Trek Voyager. He wants to see that episode where Janeway turns into a salamander. You know, I keep hearing that, JDO. People keep telling me that I got to watch the Orville. They're like, you'll like that one. That's the one you'll like. We actually just recently got a subscription to Paramount Plus. And like my kid wanted it to watch, I don't remember, something. And I was like, oh, I can finally watch them new Star Treks, but I don't know if I really want to watch those new Star Treks. Amelia Jane, after Amy Pond from Doctor Who and Captain Janeway. Oh, okay. Well, that's why you didn't know, because they didn't name the kid Mulgrew. I'm leaving to go figure out the temporal mechanics required to erase Voyager from the timeline. I don't think it's possible, though. The writing was that bad. The writing was so bad. It's so bad. It's like all the other writers had died. Don't let Seth MacFarlane scare you. It's nothing like Family Guy. I've never really seen Family Guy. I missed the whole Family Guy train, and I think like by the time I got out of like training, everyone else had already watched their Family Guy DVDs too many times, and I didn't want to like watch them alone, so nobody wanted to watch them with me, so I just never watched Family Guy. I don't like really watching television very much, especially alone. When I do watch television, what I'm doing is falling asleep usually. I've been watching Stargate SG-1 for like 4 years now. I'm finally in season 10. Like I've finally made it to the end. I'm about halfway through season 10, but it's taken me about 4 years to get through it because I keep falling asleep in it. I enjoyed Neelix on Voyager. That concludes my entire memory of that show. Neelix? Come on, not Tuvok? You liked Neelix? I got distracted and stopped, but I enjoyed it. I will always watch Family Guy with you if you want. I quoted Blue Harvest the other day. I don't know what Blue Harvest is. Tuvix. Oh, that was an episode with a very disappointing ending. That's one of those ones where they're like, oh crap, we're almost at 44 minutes. Just have Janeway act wildly out of character. Go! I don't know. It's like a Deus Ex Machina, but it's Deus Ex Janeway whatever to wrap it up real quick. That's not narrowing it down, Mickey. That's why I gave it a name. It's the Deus Ex Janeway. Or I guess it would be Janeway Ex Machina. I don't know. Family Guy Star Wars? Didn't know there was a Family Guy Star Wars. I think like literally the only thing I've ever like seen of Family Guy is that the TV special Kiss Save Santa. That was from Family Guy, right? Where like it's like a Christmas episode, and periodically throughout the episode they're tuning into a Christmas special called Kiss Save Santa, and it's the rock band Kiss, and they're like on an adventure to save Santa, and they have to like fight a pterodactyl at one point. Yeah, okay, so that was a Family Guy episode. That's like literally the only thing I know that's from Family Guy. The best episode ending was Year of Hell because they slammed Voyager into another ship, destroyed it, and reset the timeline. Should have gone back even further. I feel that way about Endgame, too. She's like, I've got to go back and save them. But she doesn't go back and save everybody. She just goes back and saves the characters we've come to know and love after 7 years. I'm like, Janeway, come on! But they never go back far enough in time travel movies. They did the same thing in the Lost in Space movie starring Matt LeBlanc. Old Will Robinson sends, what's that guy's name? That actor, the dad who growls a lot. What's that guy's name? Growls. William Hurt. He sends him back to like when the planet's already exploding, and he's like, pilot that ship out of here. Why don't you just send him back to Earth before he got on the cursed ship with stupid Gary Oldman or whatever? Like, hello, don't do that. Same thing in Star Trek, the first Star Trek movie that had the Next Generation characters. Oh, it's Generations, Star Trek Generations. He's like, I need you to come back in time with me and stop Malcolm McDowell. Let's go back to 3 seconds before he reenacts his crazy plan, instead of like, let's go back in time 8 weeks and just throw him in prison. Because they hadn't done that plot already. Oh wait, except for that time that Kim and what's-his-face went back to unfreeze Voyager that crashed that. I think that the show Voyager was written exclusively by people who hadn't seen any episodes of the show Voyager yet. It was like an attempt to keep things fresh. So they just kept hiring a new writer every week who hadn't seen Voyager. Is this what it's like when I start sounding unhinged, Foo? I just don't like time travel movies, JDM. Don't worry too much. It's been argued that Picard never left the Nexus, so everything after is just fantasy. That's fine. He's like stuck there. He thinks he got out. Like the whole everything outside the Matrix is actually still inside the Matrix. Neo never left. So far this tower sucks. And I haven't really been paying good attention to where I am. Oh, grats, Fummel. Strength goes up 2 points. Intelligence, 1 point. It's fine. The WWE into the Nexus stable. Just go. He's available now. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Who's the current WWE champion? I haven't watched. I'm woefully behind on my WWE. The last time I regularly watched any wrestling was when Kurt Angle and Stone Cold Steve Austin were beefing hard. Stone Cold threw his gold medals in a river. Kurt Angle was like, "No, my gold medals." Ah, good times. 2 years? Psh, that's nothing. Yes, I remember when it was WWF. Roman Reigns. Oh, okay. Oh, I got poisoned. Oh, no. Can I leave this tower? I don't want to be in this tower anymore. I gotta map this bad boy. Oh, hey, perfect. I got an antidote herb. I can fix him up. Who was it who got poisoned? Oh, the guy who got poisoned. Yeah, fix yourself up, Fummel. Guy. They're all girls. What am I talking about? All these characters are female. Let's get these babbles out of the way first, since they poison us. Does your kid like wrestling? My kids think wrestling's so dumb. Well, actually, they don't. They don't have the patience for any of the, the drama. But they do like the moves. They are impressed by the moves. Like if I find a video on Twitter of some solid moves, they're impressed. They're properly impressed by the athleticism. But they're not going to stick around for the talks and the glares and the music. I ain't got time for that. I watch AEW, but she doesn't really pay much attention to it when it's on. That's how my kids are. Every once in a while, they're like, is this Star Trek or Stargate? What is this? And I'm like, it's Stargate. And they're like, is it just like Star Trek? And I'm like, no. But they're not interested beyond that. I don't even know why they ask that question. Maybe they're hoping that I'll say it's like a ripoff. And I'm like, it's got some pastiche, but it's not really a ripoff. It's very much not like Star Trek. I agree. I mean, like, I distinguish, and I think Star Trek viewers especially would distinguish. I think Stargate viewers, or Gators, would say Star Trek's boring. I think Star Trek viewers would say Stargate's gun happy. Start making stuff up. Make it sound more exciting than it is, so when they're bored watching it, you can laugh. It's like Star Trek was purchased and used for military propaganda. The Air Force actually, officially approved of that show. Gave its stamp of approval. No one calls them Gators. I didn't make that up. Someone calls them Gators. I got that from somewhere. They're not called Gators? What are they called? They can't be Trekkies. That's already taken. Also, that's not in the name Stargate. Gaties? Gaties doesn't sound good. Gators, well, it sounds like crocodiles. It sounds like alligators. Now I got poisoned and I can't fix it. Alright, let's see if we can, jump out of the tower here. Maybe we need to... Oh, we can jump out of the tower. Great. Then we can use the return spell. I guess I need to bring some antidotes. Gates was also in Star Trek, Mickey. She played Dr. Crusher. Don't talk to me about Dr. Crusher. Dr. Crusher is my least favorite character. Every time. Man, I like Dr. Pulaski. When she left, I was like, no, bring back Pulaski. I don't want Crusher back. I was so happy when Crusher was gone. I can't stand Crusher. Crusher's my least favorite ever. I feel about Dr. Crusher the way Fu feels about Harry Kim. Or anyone in Voyager. For example, fans of Firefly are known as depressed. Mickey, how are you this wrong about Star Trek? You like Crusher or you hate Pulaski? Like, I don't mind if you hate Pulaski. A lot of people hate Pulaski. That's fine. I anticipate that. I'd be surprised if I ever met anyone else in the world who liked Pulaski. Crusher's so boring. Gosh, she's the most boring character. I don't care if her character's hateful, but like, Crusher's B tier? What? For B for bottom tier? The EMH was the best. We can all agree Vetch is right. Robert Picardo. Mwah. Made up for the rest of Voyager. Oh, such hot Star Trek takes. When we watched Gremlins 2, actually, my kid was like, "Hey, that's the hologram from Star Trek." I was like, "Oh, I'm so proud of you." Oh yeah. At least piece of my mustache just fell in my mouth there. To go back and watch the original Real Deal. Well, now I'm running out of Stargate, so maybe I should watch the Orville next. I thought maybe I'd queue up one of them new Star Treks, but gosh, I don't know. Discovery, Picard, I haven't heard anything good. I didn't want Picard to exist. I didn't have a problem with Discovery, but I didn't even want Picard to be made. When Sarah told me, she's like, they're making a new Star Trek with ancient Patrick Stewart. I was like, no, I don't want to watch that. Decent? I can live with decent. That's fine. I'm going to be falling asleep to it most of the time anyway. Bashir wasn't a doctor. He never did any doctoring. He was just a guy from Garrick's book club. Bashir did he was more like a research doctor than he was like a medical doctor. I guess not a lot of people got hurt on Deep Space Nine or whatever. But yeah, he was kind of just girl crazy. That's kind of his thing. But he did occasionally research stuff. He called it frontier medicine, but he didn't even really do that. He cured the founders. He'll probably get a Space Nobel Prize for that. Which was that one doctor that was that was the EMH. That was Robert Picardo from Voyager. He was good. Oh man, he was good. Remember that one where he got sick and Kess reprogrammed him to stay sick a little longer, and he freaks out. I'm gonna die. That was good. Wow, this music is getting intense. Slow down, music. All right, let's see who's up to what. Beep, beep, beep. Gotta find something else to watch. What, you just finish your show? You can always watch Star Trek Voyager. I've never seen Farscape. Should I watch that when I'm done with Stargate? Are Farscapers called Scapers? Oh, you man. You watch what we raid, alright? That's what you watch. Oh, I know why my music's so loud. It's coming out of my headphones and my television. Hush, TV. There we go. I was wondering why the music was so loud. Alright, whom did I click on here? Oh, okay. Let's go read Basecamp Foster. She's playing, I don't know what the heck this is. Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem? I don't know what this game is. She got a cat in her lap. Or a dog? I can't see if that's a cat or a dog. I don't know the difference between cats and dogs. I never learned that. Thanks, Vetch. Oh, apparently this is intended for mature audience. Give Basecamp Foster the Mickey Dad raid for me. And, maybe we can summon a dog or something. Good night, everybody. I'll fix my start. I'll try, Foo. And I'll keep working on your beanie. And I'll be back. What's today? I'll be back this weekend. Whatever. Good night, everybody.